First thing that I would like to draw your attention to is a survey that, the results of a survey that we conducted over the last 6 months of state employees. This was an anonymous survey done online, sent throughout the state of Georgia. We had individuals, they just said what department they were from colleges, universities, and multiple departments within the state of Georgia. I won't go through the entire thing, but there are a couple of items that I do think are worthy of pointing out. The first one is that when we asked if current employees of the state of Georgia felt that the state of Georgia treated LGBT employees in a fair manner, 73% of them disagreed with that. So there clearly are some concerns amongst your own state employees right now that the state of Georgia is not a safe and supportive work environment, and that they even though they may not have been actively discriminated against, there is that fear that that could happen. And also, I think more importantly, when asked have they seen discriminatory behavior towards LGBT employees, 67% reported that they had seen such behavior. Clearly, without clear direction from the state laws to supervisors throughout the state, we open up the possibility that an employee may be dismissed because of their sexual orientation or gender identity. This happened just a few years ago with Vandy Beth Glenn. She was able to successfully sue the state of Georgia. Part of our concerns, frankly, is to see that the state of Georgia is not sued again. We don't want to open up lawsuits. We want to provide clear direction for supervisors that this type of discrimination, this type of work environment is just not acceptable in this day and age. I would also like to point out survey data from 2010 that is surprising to a lot of people. That clearly shows this is same-sex couples and where they are located throughout the entire state of Georgia. We do have members of the gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender community that live in all communities throughout the state of Georgia, working for all departments of the state of Georgia. So that this is clearly a concern for many, many people throughout the state. And then finally, I just want to reiterate some of the polling information that has already been presented. In the most recent poll that we did earlier this year statewide, 79% of voters throughout the state of Georgia felt that this legislation was important and supportive of its passage. That's 79%. That is up from 68% just 2 years ago. Clearly, public opinion is moving on this issue and moving very, very rapidly. And as you've already seen from the students that were here today, it's important to point out that amongst voters between the ages of 18 and 39, 90% of them, 90% are supportive of this legislation. This really is the future. This is an opportunity for Georgia to make a fair and balanced statement of fairness for your own employees in the workplace. Thank you very much.